So, have you ever set out to do something like a task at work or a new route to a new location for an errand? And when you got to the end of that task or you reached your destination and you got it done sooner than you had planned because things went really smoothly, or you arrived at your destination early and you had this found time. Do you remember how good that felt and how that sense of bonus of time or achievement or that found sense of wowee, that was easy, really felt in your body? And how surprising it felt that something that you expected wouldn't be that simple and easy felt so easy. And I know that I've experienced this many times with patients in my clinic when something that we were working on in their health resolved with a relatively simple intervention, and I just always wish that I had one of those easy buttons from Staples to press right on my desk. And I know that it was a celebratory feeling for both myself and my patient in all of those cases. We never regret that it wasn't easy, but sometimes we don't believe it's true. Even in the case of something like the person is feeling so much better, or her period is healthier, or her headaches have gone away, or her digestion is amazing, and yet she asks, well, I don't know if this is all in my head, but this, and this are feeling really good, and I don't have that symptom anymore. And it's almost harder to believe when something is so easy. And today my husband and I were actually talking about this and how both he and I seem to have realized that we both have an unconscious belief that things need to be hard if they are valuable, and that we have to struggle or work hard or put a lot of effort and just fight and fight and fight and push and pull to get something that we want to happen in our lives to happen. And I started thinking about this and I wondered, wow, I just wonder how deep this belief might go and where it comes from. Why do I think that anything valuable is going to be hard and that I'm going to have to muster up all this energy, or I'm going to have to summon all this resistance if I'm going to go through and receive something that I want or that I would enjoy or that I think is beautiful or valuable? And when we're dealing with something as valuable as your fertility and your future baby, I wonder what beliefs you may have that you haven't yet explored about your fertility or your motherhood. So today's challenge is going to be about tuning in and checking in with yourself and seeing what you believe. What do you believe about your ability to become a mother? What do you believe is true about your ability to be a mother, nurturer, motherly, your ability to be fertile, your ability to conceive a baby, your ability to have a healthy pregnancy? I'd like you to jot all of these beliefs down. Anything that comes up for you, don't censor it at all. This is just for you to know and work through and just bring into the conscious mind. Because the moment that you do that, the moment that you just pause and allow those beliefs to come through, well, you can bring them into the conscious mind, and then you can acknowledge what they are so that if you want to do something about them, you can. The worst thing is going through life with unconscious beliefs that just cause you to keep struggling and keep striving and keep resisting what is, because it's a waste of your energy. In the book, The Four Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz, this is the book here, Don Miguel Ruiz talks about how we create agreements with ourselves, and the agreements can be based on these beliefs. And the beliefs can be about, well, you have to do this and that before you deserve something that you want, and if you don't get it, then you're bad or unworthy, and you're going to be punished. And so a lot of women bring these kinds of these beliefs into their fertility journey, already believing that they're not worthy, that they can't have a baby, that they won't be a good mother, that because their mother had this experience, or their sister or their cousin had this experience, then they're going to have it too. and it often attributes a lot of negative self-blame, self-talk, and self-valuing. And like we've talked about throughout this challenge, that elicits a stress response, and the stress response opposes the fertility response. So for today's challenge, get really honest with yourself. Take 4 or 5 minutes and just jot down free form in a notebook, or say them out loud if you are more of an audio person, an audio learner. Then what are your beliefs about your fertility and your motherhood? And if you feel comfortable sharing, please do so on our group, and you can follow the link right here to do that.